So this is my second to last video for Los Angeles County. We'll be moving on to Las Vegas for my America's Trash Crisis series. And Long Beach, California, man, it was actually way different than I thought it would be. I had heard of Long Beach, of course, over the years. I always heard rapper Snoop Dogg talk about it, so I figured it was going to be a little bit gangster, but I didn't see nothing of the sort. Maybe it was like that in the 90s, but it was actually quite clean. It's the second largest city in Los Angeles County with a population of about 450,000 approximately. And it is a minority majority city. It's a little bit over 40% Hispanic, almost 30% white, and the other 22%, about 11% apiece, are black and Asian. I rode through the downtown area, and the buildings look to be, you know, postmodern, maybe probably built in the 80s and 90s. Condos, you know, close to the waterfront. Not a lot of trash on the ground. It was actually quite clean, and I did go to a couple of areas that were away from the ocean front. I went to a spot called Catalina Landing, as you see in this slide, where it's just like a little waterfront place. No trash at Catalina Landing. I guess it's like a little tourist attraction. And in the distance, you can see one of the ships that come in. That's the Los Angeles River, which is where, you know, the ships come up towards the Los Angeles harbor. And yeah, I was very impressed. I actually liked Long Beach. Didn't really stop and do a whole lot, but you know, I drove around. Of course, went across the Harbor Bridge in my previous videos, and this little working class area off the main strip. It's, you know, obviously not as ritzy and glitzy, but it still wasn't trashy. It seemed to be very clean. Of course, like I said, this is a working class area, and it just wasn't bad. I actually was quite impressed with Long Beach. Never felt unsafe. Never saw a lot of trash. Didn't see people hanging out at the gas stations looking for trouble. Seemed like a very, very well run part of Los Angeles County. Much better than the city of Los Angeles. Overall trash score, 8 out of 10 as far as cleanliness.